Welcome to Biology Lesson 007, Day 7. Day 7. Today, we are going to discuss the angiosperms. The plantae under the angiosperm. The angiosperm are the true plants. They are the true plants. Why? Because they have true leaves, true roots, and they are flowering plants. They produce flowers. They are the true plants. They form seeds. They produce seed that are enclosed in a seed coat. Their fruits are formed from the ovary walls of their fruits. Their seeds are formed in their fruits, but the fruits are formed from the ovary walls of the flowers. So they are flowering plants. The angiosperm are generally divided into the monocots, monocotyledonous, and dicotyledonous. Monocotyledonous plants and dicotyledonous plants. Both the monocots and dicots produce flowers, and they produce seeds that are enclosed in seed coats. The angiosperms are the true plants. Why? Because they have true roots, true leaves, and true stems. We will look at the monocots and the dicots so that we'll be able to distinguish between them as biologists. These type plants, this one is from the palm tree. This one is called the monocots. Likewise, the grasses. This one, they are among the monocots. This very one here and this one here are called the dicotyledonous. So we are going to make a table now to distinguish between the monocot and dicots. So when we see a plant, as biologists, we'll be able to say this plant is monocot and this plant is dicot. We're now distinguishing between the monocotyledonous plants and dicotyledonous plants. 1. Mono means one, so it means this one produces one seed leaf. Cotyledon means seed leaf. This one produces one seed leaf. Example, when rice is germinating, rice germinates like this. Only one seed leaf is produced. Likewise, maize. Likewise, millet. This is one seed leaf. This one produces two seed leaves. When beans is germinating, it germinates like this. two seed leaves. Likewise, granules, they germinate like this. Those ones that produce two seed leaves are classified as dicot plants. Those that germinate like this are called monocot plants. Examples here, we know millet, we know rice, we know maize, unicorns that are here. But for granite, mango, cashew, cowpea, beans, they are under dicot, sorry, because when they germinate, they produce two seed leaves, dicots, sorry. Number two is about their roots. The monocot has what we call fibrous root system. The roots are the same. There is no biggest one among them. Their roots are the same, fibrous root system. The root of the monocot is described as fibrous. But the roots of the dicot, there's a tap root. There's a big root that enters inside the soil. Then other small leaves, the root hairs attached on it. So we can say that the monocot has what we call fibrous root system, while the dicot has what we call tap root system. Tap root system. This one has fibrous root system. This one has tap root system. The leaf are not the same. The leaf of the monocot, all the monocot leaves, they are narrow. They have narrow leaves. Their leaves are narrow. That's how we know them. They have narrow leaves. Their leaves are narrow. Narrow leaves. But the leaf of the monocot, the dicot, is broad. Broad leaves. The leaves are broad. They are broad. Broad leaves. So we can write now that this one has narrow leaves. This one has broad leaves. Another one is the way the veins are arranged. The veins are those lines. These lines you are seeing here are parallel, straight lines. But the leaves, this one, the dicot, is having network venations. The veins are arranged like network. The veins of the monocot are parallel venations. This one has network venations. Network venations. What is the venation? Venation is defined as the arrangement of veins in the leaves of plants. What is the work of veins? It is this here. This is where the nutrients pass. This is where the water pass and supply to the leaves. This is where the water pass and supply the nutrients. They are passed through the veins, just like the veins in your body. The plants also have their own veins. It is through these veins that the foods are translocated. The water are conducted from point to point. Then we are saying that the way the veins are arranged in monocot and dicot are not the same. That the veins in the dicot are network reticulate. They are network in the arrangement. But for the veins of the monocot, they are parallel venations. This one here has parallel venation. This one here has network venation. Now, let's look at the petiole, the leaf stalk. The leaf stalk. The leaf stalk is the part that attaches the leaf to the plant. This is called the leaf stalk. The leaf stalk. The leaf stalk of the dicot is narrow, thin. But the leaf stalk of the monocot is broad. This one has thin, Thin, thin leaf stalk. This one has broad leaf stalk. Flowers. The flowers this one produce is always very bright. This one produces very bright flowers. It produces red flower, yellow flower, pink flower, white flowers. The eye can catch the flower of this one easily. But the flower produced by maize, by millet, by guinea corn, by rice, they are dull. They are dull. The flowers are dull. The flowers are dull. So we can say this one here produces, anytime you see a flower that is very bright somewhere, that plant is a dicot. If you see a plant that's producing the flower you can't even see, not until you go close to it, like the flower of maize, that one is monocot. Like the flower of rice, the flower of millet, they are very dull. But the flower of cashew, flower of mango, flower hibiscus flower, sunflower, rose flower, they are bright. So they are dicots. Dull flowers, bright flowers. In the pollination, this one here, the pollen grain of the monocot, they are very small, very tiny. So they can be carried by wind. Pollination is done by wind. Pollination simply means the transfer of the pollen grain from the anther of the flower to the stigma of the flower. So this one is done by wind. If it is rice, if it is maize, if it is millet, wind does the needful there. So to transfer the pollen grain from the anther to stigma is done by wind. And that's why they're called anemophilous flowers. Anemophilous, because it is the wind that is the agent of pollination of the monocots. But for the dicots that are bright, that bright color is very important. It helps to attract the pollinators. It attracts insects, butterfly. It attracts flies. It attracts bees towards the flower. Birds. They are the eye-catching part of the flower. That's their petals. The petals of the dicot is bright to attract pollinators. The petals of the monocot are very dull. Doesn't require insects for pollination. So the brightness of the flowers is to attract the pollinators. That's why we call them entomophilous flowers. Entomophilous. So anemophilous flowers are those flowers that are pollinated by wind, while entomophilous flowers are those that are pollinated by insects. So we can call this one here anemophilous flowers. Entomophilus, flowers. Thank you very much. So you are going home now. You are going to write for me more differences between the monocots and dicots. I would like to see the answers in the comment section. So you follow. It will help you to know more about the nature. When you know about nature, you enjoy nature, and nature will also enjoy you. You will not harm the nature, and nature will not harm you. So biologists love nature, and nature loves them. All of us should biologists. Biologists, they're always happy. They don't cause problem. They don't even kill flies because they know how important flies are in the ecosystem. Thank you very much. Share, subscribe if you have not subscribed. Note that subscribing does not take any charge. It's free of charge. Do it and enjoy your life. Thanks.